Cristiano Ronaldo's story has stretched across generations. Kids who watched him rise are adults now. Players who once idolised him are sharing the pitch with him. And after more than 20 years at the top of world football, he still refuses to step aside. Every goal, sprint, and every celebration tells the same message. The fire never went out. He's passed milestones that once felt unreachable. He's lifted trophies that shaped entire eras. He's carried nations, broken records, and pushed the limits of longevity further than anyone expected. Most players slow down. Ronaldo pushes forward. Most players adapt. Ronaldo reinvented himself. And while the world keeps changing around him, one thing about him has never shifted: his obsession with writing his own ending. And that ending points to one place, one trophy, one stage he's never claimed: the FIFA World Cup. It's the missing piece that has followed him for 2 decades, the last page that refuses to close. Can he finally reach the summit he's chased his entire life? Well, let's uncover if it's possible. The trophy that escaped him. From the very beginning of his career, there was always one place where Cristiano Ronaldo's story felt unfinished. He conquered England with Manchester United, ruled Spain with Real Madrid, and carried Portugal to the peak of Europe. His trophy cabinet looked complete, his numbers almost unreal, yet the World Cup remained untouched. Every time the tournament came around, the conversation returned. Can he finally do it? For Ronaldo, the World Cup has always been more than a tournament. It's the stage where legends carve their place in history. Pelé had his moments, Maradona had his run, Messi had his 2022 masterpiece. Ronaldo kept chasing his own chapter, returning with new determination each time. Fans watched the journey grow heavier, season after season, as he added goals, lifted trophies, and stretched a career far longer than anyone expected. But none of that changed the fact that the one trophy he dreamed of the most stayed out of reach. Through all his success, that shadow followed him. A global icon with every major honour in the club game, yet still fighting for the one symbol of immortality every footballer dreams about. His relationship with the World Cup reads like a timeline of moments that almost became legendary. It began in 2006, when he arrived as a rising star and helped Portugal reach the semi-finals. The atmosphere was electric. The country believed in something historic. And then one penalty decision ended everything. His first taste of how unforgiving this tournament can be. 4 years later in South Africa, the stage felt quieter. Portugal defended well, created chances, and Ronaldo scored against North Korea. Yet the spark faded in the knockout round. Spain controlled the match from start to finish, and Portugal's journey stopped in the round of 16. Ronaldo walked off knowing he hadn't left the impact he wanted. In 2014, the pressure was heavier. He entered the tournament as the reigning Ballon d'Or winner, though his body was dealing with injuries. Germany opened the group with a harsh blow, and the early exit became one of the toughest chapters of his international career. Then came Russia in 2018. Ronaldo exploded into the tournament with a hat-trick against Spain, a match still replayed across highlight reels. The energy felt special, yet Uruguay stayed organised and closed the door in the round of 16. Qatar in 2022 delivered the most emotional moment of them all. Ronaldo entered as the face of the team, then found himself starting from the bench during the knockout rounds. Morocco held firm, and Portugal's run ended in the quarter-finals. When he walked away with tears in his eyes, the world realised how deeply this dream mattered to him. 5 tournaments, 5 endings that never led to the summit. But there might be a chance. Portugal Reborn, plus the fire rekindled. For years, Portugal leaned on Cristiano Ronaldo like a lifeline. Every attack, counter, and every moment of hope revolved around him. That version of the national team is long gone. A new Portugal emerged, one built on rhythm, intelligence, and depth. When this generation stepped onto the pitch together, the shift felt immediate. The team moved with fluency. The midfield carried a pulse. The attack had layers of danger from every angle. At the centre of this evolution stands Vitinha, the midfielder who transformed a rhythm into control. Watching him guide a match feels like watching a conductor at work. Progressive carries, forward passes, calm decisions under pressure. He dictates the game's temperature. The moment he touches the ball, the entire team breathes with more clarity. Right beside him is João Neves, the kind of player every manager values. Tenacious in duels, quick across the grass, sharp in recovering possession. Neves breaks opposing rhythm and ignites Portugal's transitions. Together, he and Vitinha formed a midfield pairing that balanced elegance with energy. Then comes the creativity. Bruno Fernandes, the producer of chances, late runs, and unpredictable final balls. He thrives in chaos, always searching for the play that shifts momentum. Bernardo Silva adds a different kind of intelligence. When pressure rises, he slows the match into something manageable, navigating tight spaces, drawing fouls, and guiding Portugal into safer territory. On the wings, danger arrives constantly. Rafael Leao turns left-sided attacks into a threat with every sprint. Defenders struggle to track his acceleration, and once he opens space, he delivers crosses, carries, or shots with devastating impact. Pedro Neto mirrors that intensity on the other side. He presses, he drives at defenders, and he forces mistakes that Portugal instantly converts into chances. And when the bench opens, Francisco Conceição enters the pitch like a spark. His dribbling, acceleration, and eagerness to take on defenders give Portugal an unpredictable weapon during tense moments. Behind all of them, Nuno Mendes anchors the left side with elite recovery speed and positional awareness, offering both defensive security and attacking support. Portugal's strength no longer comes from a single star. It comes from a unit built with balance, dynamism, and ambition. This is the foundation that sets up Ronaldo's final chapter. Then came 2025, the year everything truly shifted. In the Nations League semi-final against Germany, Portugal reached a stretch in the match where momentum slipped. Passes grew rushed, pressure grew heavier, and the occasion needed clarity. Ronaldo found the moment. One precise run, one clean strike, Portugal regained control. The goal carried the confidence of a man who understood big nights more than anyone else on the pitch. In the final against Spain, tension filled the match again. Spain controlled long stretches, and Portugal chased the equaliser. The clock worked against them, and that urgency created another opening. Ronaldo arrived at the back post and sent the stadium into a surge of belief. The match was later decided on penalties, and Portugal lifted the trophy with renewed confidence. Now those moments felt like reminders. Ronaldo still carried the timing, the instincts, and the awareness for decisive situations. The new Portugal gave him structure. He gave them experience. Together, they will enter 2026 with a sense of possibility no previous generation had carried. And as that belief settled across the squad, another shift took shape in the background, a transformation happening inside Ronaldo himself. Ronaldo 2.0. You see, Ronaldo's game transformed long before 2026 came into view. The explosive winger who once shredded fullbacks grew into a forward who understood every inch of the penalty area. The shift was an adaptation. He learned how to conserve energy, how to move smarter, and how to wait for the exact window that changes a match. His finishing remained as precise as ever. Give him space inside the box, and the outcome stayed predictable. He positioned himself between defenders, timed his jumps, and attacked crosses with the same hunger he showed in his 20s. Free kicks, headers, rebounds, he mastered the art of efficiency. What stands out most in this late stage of his career is his understanding of moments. Ronaldo doesn't chase the entire match anymore. He waits for the right sequence, the right movement, the right mistake. And when it appears, he reacts before defenders process the danger. Years of experience sharpened those instincts into something almost automatic. Portugal recognized this and adjusted. He didn't need 90 minutes every match. He needed strategic usage, calculated involvement, and a team capable of delivering chances tailored to his strengths. With service from players like Vitinha, Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, and Leao, those chances arrived with consistency. His leadership also carried weight. Younger players leaned on his presence during high-pressure moments. Training intensity rose when he entered the facility. The squad understood that even the smallest detail mattered when sharing a pitch with someone who spent 2 decades chasing perfection. This version of Ronaldo, refined, disciplined, and razor-focused, is the one stepping into 2026. The evolution shaped him into a striker built for decisive moments. and he might actually have a chance. Anyway, what do you think? If he lifts the World Cup in 2026, does he become the greatest footballer to ever live? Or does legacy go deeper than one trophy? Share your thoughts in the comments section below, leave a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more amazing videos like this one.